Hi, welcome to Cosplay Tips, and today's, I guess it's an episode is about interfacing, because most people don't know what interfacing is or don't think to use interfacing with their costumes. So first of all, what is interfacing? It's this like fabric stuff that goes inside other fabric to stabilize it and give it more shape. There's sew-in interfacing and fusible interfacing. So this is sew-in. It's not sticky or at all. It's just the interfacing. This one's also sew-in. I prefer sew-in, but fusible interfacing has its own uses. You can tell this one is fusible because this side is shiny. This is the side that will fuse to your fabric. Now it also comes in different weights. I've got 3 weights of interfacing here. I've got heavyweight interfacing. You can tell how thick this is. This is medium weight interfacing. This is more common use, like I'd say more all-purpose. And then I have lightweight interfacing, which I've not used before, but the pattern I got is probably going to have it for like a short collar, I guess. And there was also featherweight interfacing was at the store. Not sure what the purpose of that is, but it does exist. So I'm going to show some examples of things I've used interfacing for here. Main thing I would advocate using this for is bows. Like if you want to make sailor scout bows or just any bows you sew out of fabric instead of choosing ribbon, I would put interfacing in them. This is my first obi I made. I interfaced the bow here. See if I can get this off. So it keeps its shape very nicely. Plus this fabric was already pretty thick to begin with. But if you put interfacing your bows, they'll look a lot better. Will hold their shape. So that's probably the thing I would always put interfacing in. I think I just used medium weight interfacing in this. I also used it on the tails. You don't really have to use it on the tails. It's kind of up to you, depends on the project. For the heavyweight interfacing, I don't think it has as many uses, but I kind of just used it because that's the one I happen to have. This is skirt here. You can actually see the interfacing on the inside because I was pressed for time, so I didn't have time to line the inside of it properly. But what I actually did here, because I installed some like Halloween lights, I cut holes in the interfacing and glued the lights to the interfacing. So they're poking out through it, but they're also staying in this place I decided they would go. So I also used it kind of just to give some help this skirt has shape to it, because this fabric's pretty lightweight. So that was my use for the heavyweight interfacing. This is another use. I bought stretchy fabric for this project because it was the only one that was glittery. But there was a problematic when I was trying to make this patch here because it was moving all around. So I used the fusible interfacing and I fused it to this green circle I cut out here and made it a lot easier to sew everything else onto it. So it can kind of help if you want to make a patch. You can sew fusible interfacing to it and it won't move around as much, especially if you're using stretchy fabric. Stretchy fabrics are really obnoxious to work with. And another thing is you can make hair accessories. This was a light chiffon fabric and I just put some interfacing in it and turned it inside out. So it holds its shape really well. And I'm going to actually end up using interfacing soon because I made an obi for this. It's not this one, but it's basically this thing, only it's green. But it's made out of stretchy fabric and I didn't realize until I wore it to the con, but it scrunches around the waist when you wear it too much. So there's nothing helping it lie flat because it's too stretchy. So I'm going to put some interfacing in there and hopefully that'll fix the problem. So interfacing can solve a lot of your cosplay problems. It's like the unsung hero of cosplay fabrics. Yeah, you can get interfacing at any Walmart that sells fabric and any fabric store. It's really useful. It's got a ton of uses. Probably got more uses than I've described here. Anytime you just want your fabric to have more stiffness to it, more shape, interfacing is amazing. And if you haven't started using interfacing in your cosplays already, I highly recommend it. Stay tuned for next time's cosplay tips video, and if you have any suggestions for what I should do next or any just comments about interfacing, just comment below, let me know, and have a nice day. See you guys later. Bye!